Okay, now what I had down in one of my recent YouTube bulletins was a slight accident happened with my Hogwarts Castle locomotive, but what has well, it still ran well, but not very well. Unfortunately, that Hogwarts engine, over the years I've had it. 2004, I got it. I'd had it a while. Hadn't been one of my most reliable performers. We had to take it apart at one point due to her not running well, and something to do with the connector part was not touching properly. I'll show you that part in a minute with the new replacement that has just arrived now. And of course, each model by itself, carriage or full set, is based on each Harry Potter movie. And my older one is the Prisoner of Azkaban, and this one, as you can see, is Order of the Phoenix. But first thing I'm going to say, unfortunately, this original model has been, I'm pretty sure it has been discontinued, because I rang up my local Model Zone store and they said they haven't had one in for months. I don't really want to show the old one because I don't like showing trains which have been damaged, even accidentally, on camera. I know some of you out there may think, it's okay, but anyway, here we have the replacement now. Exactly the same locomotive, of course, except for one difference. Let's just bring it into the light. Well, yeah, light. This one has a light on the front, which you can just see at the bottom of the smoke box door. I've just got her out of the box. It's the first time out. I haven't ran it yet. So, there'll be a cut in this video where I just give her a quick. I'll give her a quick test first. And put on these rods underneath, of course. It'll cut to if everything's successful with her, if she runs well and the light. If she runs well and the light works, we'll get a shot of her running. And now, one of my most recent videos was that Harry Potter one, where I filmed the train running, and also running in the dark as well, with just a little bit of light from my laptop coming on, but would have been so much better with a light, wouldn't it? But I will do some night shots of this train. I probably will in a way redo that scene of her arriving at my made-up sort of Hogsmeade station, but with the light, as you can see there. Because Hornby's done a great job with this. It's an absolutely beautiful model. Hogwarts Castle, 5972. Absolutely incredible. So the Hogwarts Express will return once this model is all fully running. Let's have a look at our other side again. Of course, Castle classes have an extra pipe on this side here, going down there. I'll just turn her around. There we are, as you can see there. But again, as I was saying, my older one hasn't been one of the most has been one of the more unreliable runners. She hasn't really, been the most trustworthy of engines out of my collection over the years. I've had her, and as I said, Hornby Castle class engines. If you just look under there, I don't think the camera can pick it up, but you probably already know that Castle class engines have like a large long connector part. We can just see it right to the wheel, pony truck wheel on the far left hand side, a tiny bit of bronze colour. I'm pretty sure it was something to do with that, because me and my dad took her apart and we sort of had to fiddle around with that, and then she started running back and normal, so I think something to do with that. Had gone, well, I'm not sure if it moved out of place. I mean, about five or 6 years ago, I was running the Hogwarts Castle engine, my original one, of course. I didn't realise, and I had like a passing loop on a track. I didn't realise the points were changed, and there was an accidental crash. And same wrench shape coupling as well, with with a bronze and a standard plastic bronze one. Well, it's a black one, sorry, and the connecting bronze one for the pickups in the tender, which we'll have a look at now. I know I'm essentially redoing the video of unboxing the Hogwarts engine, which I did before a couple of months back with the Prisoner of Azkaban one, but I might as well show this one since it's a little bit different with a light. You know, and of course pick up parts and you can see the water scoop there. I've always been a big fan of Castle class engines. So again, as I was saying, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, so my first sign that it had a light was the picture on the box, as you can see there with the light. I was so happy when I saw that. And of course she's a DCC ready model, so what a surprise DCC jacket. In here we have a spare coupling and those rods which go underneath her there, of course. But as I was saying, the only really Hogwarts engine that is easy to get hold of now is the gold plated one, which I've seen in practically every model zone I've looked in, including my local one. You know, with a nice, beautiful gold finish of it. Looks fantastic. But I said when we rung up asking them if they have this original model, not the gold plate one, they said no, haven't had it in for months. I'm pretty sure that's given signs that it's been discontinued. Well, discontinued since the Harry Potter films are finished. And but as I said, what's easy to get hold of now is the gold-plated one, which is this right here. Just got a picture of it. The gold-plated one now. Most of you out there may have already seen it, but I just thought I might as well show a picture of it because it really does look spectacular. It's a fantastic looking gold-plated model again, as you can see, with gold rim wheels, gold bars, the side pipes, and also gold rim tender wheels as well. But you'd think they'd carry on doing the original cheaper one, because this, I haven't seen it cheaper than 140 or 50 quid. Most expensive, like in Model Zone stores and on Amazon.co.uk. You may already know this. Not far from 200 quid, and that's 174 quid, I think. Very expensive. And it's like, I've got a feeling maybe one easier way to get hold of an original one is buying one of the Harry Potter train sets, like I saw on eBay. Speaking of Harry Potter Order of the Phoenix, which this model is based on, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix train set, with this locomotive, with the light, of course, and the two Hogwarts carriages. So as I said, you would think they would carry on doing this. I mean, I was looking on numerous sites for this. I can remember seeing it on Hatton's for a fairly cheap price, 50, 60 quid or something. But I looked and said run out of stock, and obviously unable to obtain it anymore. So that's just more signs that this model is, that is a problem. On getting these, it's no longer available. Hornby have discontinued the model. I hope they do bring this back one day. Yes, of course, the gold one looks fantastic, but it's so expensive. Something that, at that price isn't good. Well, if you think about it, won't sell out, won't be that popular. Sorry about the cut there, just a little interruption. So again, I was looking on eBay. I saw one which at first didn't look too bad until I looked a bit closer. This side Hogwarts Castle nameplate was gone, and that was off the Hogwarts Castle, Hogwarts Express name front smokebox plate. So which was not good enough. I said I looked on numerous sites until I finally found it on a site called Puffer Willie's. You may have heard about it. I bought a couple of carriages from there before. Pretty good site. A shop in Sheffield. The site's now been changed to Sheffield Transport Models. I didn't have my hopes up. Typed in Hornby Hogwarts Express, because I was really thinking it would come up with something, saying sorry, no matches found for your search. When I saw it, clicked on it, it didn't say anything like out of stock. I immediately clicked on add to cart or add to basket, and I've finally got one. And I'm lucky because I looked on the Puffer Willie site last night, typed in Hogwarts Castle, it came up again, and sorry, out of stock was underneath it. So I am pretty lucky. I mean, I forgot to say earlier, the man who answered the phone in Model Zone said, I'm pretty sure he said something like, "You'll be lucky to get hold of this original one," which is a bit silly because how popular this model has been over the years with the Harry Potter films. You wouldn't think they would, you know, discontinue it that quick. Well, anyway, I'll fix her rods on, then give her a test run, make sure the light works. Hopefully see you in a minute. Okay, and here we are at the track now. I've fixed those rods on her underneath there and on the tender. It was really a fiddle. You know, when you're doing it, of course, your fingers are just shaking trying to push the parts into position. I mean, I've had quite an annoying history with those. Extremely fiddly. All I can say is that, you know, if you get a model with, well, it's both, of course, Hornby and Backman. All I can say with those, just take your time with them. But again, as I said before, it's just I'll just say quick again. It's annoying that they're already on some, but not on some. But anyway, I've given her a test run. The light works absolutely fine. We'll have a look at it in a second. Let's give her some power. Light comes on. Well, first thing you'll notice is that she's got a much quieter motor than the other one. Well, it's obviously what type of motor she's had put in, of course. But let's get a shot of her running a bit of dark with the light under here. Look at that! How fantastic does that look? How cool is that? This is my first steam engine model with a light now. I've got diesels with lights, but never had a steam one with lights before. So I will do, once she's all fully running and pulling maroon coaches, you know, to make up the, Hornby and Backman ones, but maroon ones to make up the Hogwarts Express. I will do some night shots of her. Again, of her arriving at the station as well. It's just a shame again on that special Harry Potter video I did. This one wasn't in. The light just looks fantastic. I cannot wait to run this one with carriages. So yeah, again, as I was saying about the much quieter motor, my original one, again, of course, was a Prisoner of Azkaban one. This was a newer, of course, Order of the Phoenix. Obviously with a, well, all I can say with a newer updated motoring, because the other one had a really, well, not a rough sound, but almost this sound, but almost this sound, but 10 times louder, and sort of like a sound like that. In a way, I sort of commented about it a couple of times, saying it almost sounded like the chuffing sound of a train. I mean, it's the same with the other Castle class engine I own, which you've seen before. Cadbury Castle in the Western Pullman set is the same, much noisier motor, but again it's an older model. Again, of course I had that. I got that set. Well, I got the Prisoner of Azkaban Hogwarts Castle locomotive, and then I got the Western Pullman not long after. So they are fairly older models. Again, I really thought at first my only choice would be to get a second-hand one off eBay, which, you know, of course, second-hand is a bit of a risk, but it depends what's happened with it. Like as I said, I saw one which I mentioned earlier, which had the light. As I was starting to look for one with a light, it said test run only on it, just like that Hornby Western that I own. That one had been taken out, but just test run only, and is in perfect condition. But the Hogwarts engine I saw, which said the same thing, test run only, as I said earlier, had a side nameplate missing. This one here on this side, and the Hogwarts Castle. What is it? And the Hogwarts Castle Hogwarts Express. Sorry, I'm so used to the Hogwarts Castle name. The Hogwarts Express smokebox badge at the front. I mean, it actually said that needed fixing on, but fixing on. But I'm pretty sure it didn't say anything about the side nameplate off. I mean, there was a picture, a picture, side-on picture of it like this. You know, but without its nameplate, it practically just couldn't be recognised. Let's get it going a bit quicker. Again, a bit quicker over a period of running in. I mean, that light really shows up well. So that's the Hogwarts Express pretty much updated now. Now, even though I mentioned, of course, with the older one having a noisier motor, almost had kind of a realistic chuffing noise to it, you know, well, almost that. I do kind of prefer, quieter, smoother motors. Just need a little bit of polystyrene there. From the box. This is probably going to take up the position of the original one, which is right there. I don't really know what's going to happen with that one. I know it's one of the ones that I've had for years. Don't really feel like selling it or anything. The slight, only really minor damage that was done to it during the accident. Let's just say it was unable to be repaired. It was only minor, in fact, almost very minor, but unable to be repaired. But this one with the light is just fantastic. Let's all look forward to seeing the Hogwarts Express back and running.